I have here what I'm calling my strange phenomenon video. Yeah, the Earth is a strange phenomenon also, but that's not what I'm here to say. I came out with my, this is the Panasonic VX11, but really I came out with the W858 infrared to be doing some strange video searches with the infrared. And what I realised while I was looking for a location is that if you want to do stuff like this, these are the chemtrails. I'm on 70 times digital zoom. Find a location, don't just sit in your garden unless your garden has special magnetic properties. Find a location. Yo. See how far I can get in this one. Yeah, it blurs. Well, never mind. I was looking at the sky to come and do this. I was looking at the sky. And I thought, as usual, okay, I'll just go out and find a space where I can have a nice vision of the sky and see what's coming up there. And suddenly, as I was going, as I was walking and looking, I became aware of how I work, because I won't just stand somewhere, just some empty place that is just some convenient place that I don't really have to travel to, and just go, okay, I think so I got something again. That I'll just say, okay, I'll just, you know, pop out. And no, I actually go to places that have an extraordinary energy, and I wasn't aware of it, but because I'm making a video, I gotcha. And don't be flying behind the tree, to be sure. Okay. Having to kind of talk about this on video, it made me aware of how I work and why. Because I'll only work in an area where there's this extraordinary energy. And this is 70 times digital zoom. And because that's what I do, I never really question it or think about it, but when I have to explain it, it becomes clear, right? These LCD screens, they're horrible. I mean, you can't see anything until you're actually zoomed in. You have to use the trees and clouds and things to figure out where you are. Okay, that's a full zoom. So I will only work from places where I can feel this extraordinary energy. And that might sound strange, but it makes sense, because these areas are also, like at the moment, this is powering up. I mean, you know it because you can feel it from the solar plexus right up to the thyroid and then the third eye. But really the point where you feel that energy is like the navel to the thyroid, and of course in the feet and the knees. It's strange, it's a strange feeling, I can't explain it. But intellectually it doesn't come, it comes from the body. The body can just feel it. The body is designed to connect to that Earth electric system. And so when you come to an extraordinary special place, it's usually out in nature, and the area is just powering up with that electric phenomenon, that energy, that the Taoists called Qi or Chi, force, life force, and also Jing. But there isn't any name for it really. It's a feeling, it's a phenomenon. And the reason for that is that there is a connection. You see that the heavens do connect with the earth. It's one complete system. They're awful high today, so to be getting anything here requires, I have to have the sun behind me because there's not a cloud in the sky. And then you have to find an object, because you can't, I mean, sure, you could maybe do it with a tripod, but it's boring and the tripod can barely move. So the best is to find yourself a tree or some solid object that you can push yourself against, and you won't be having all that strange wobbling, because you can, the hand that's holding the camera is stabilised by the tree. I'm not kidding, it works. And the other hand is just for leverage. And with the wind blowing, and this wind is really blowing me around, you saw me move there even though I've buffered myself against the tree. It's holding out quite well. You have to then compensate for the wind. And so later I'm going to try this too. I haven't, they're really high, you know, so. But all I'm saying is, just try it out. Go to a special location. And I might talk about that in more detail later, because I only realise that's what I do now. But go to a special location, because it does make a difference. I just have to figure out what difference it makes when it does. It's a phenomenon, it's maybe like an electromagnetic window or a connector, a vortex, an energy system, but not only will you feel it, but using special locations, you'll also see it too. It's the trees.